Hello Pisces, and welcome to your reading today. Thank you so much for checking in and joining me. I don't like to read to myself. I'm joking. Okay, I hope you're all doing really well. If you're joining me for the first time, then welcome. My name's Esjaye. So let's get started and see what's around for the lovely Pisceans. Oh, we have adjacent possibilities. Indecision. No surprise there, hey. I can say that because I'm Pisces also. We have the thinking woman. Interesting. Okay. And we have daughter value. This is a very interesting sequence of cards here, Pisces. And again, on the bottom of the deck, we have Archangel Michael, which is fantastic. I love that energy. So, Pisces, are you trying to make your mind up about something at the moment? It may be that you've got things going on in your life that you need to make a decision about, but you are feeling a bit indecisive about it. That's why I laughed when it came up, because we have all these doors that you have to choose from. You know, for some of you, you will be feeling that you just don't know which direction to go in. Some of you may be hesitant because you don't know whether the door that you're choosing or the path that you're choosing is a positive one, you know, or is right for you. Yeah, a lot of choices to be made, and I like to look at them as choices rather than, you know, doorways that might lead nowhere. You know what I mean? There's sort of positive ways of looking at things, and they're all possibilities, as it says on the card. You know, very important to trust your intuition in this set of circumstances. It really does feel like you're just undecided as to what you want to do, Pisces, or, you know, which decision to make. I don't know what area of this life, your life, I'll get it right in a minute. What area of your life this applies to, Pisces. It will be different for all of you because it is a general reading, but, you know, we see this lady here, or this person, I should say, in a red cloak. She's got signposts going that way, signposts going that way, and ahead of her is foggy. You know, she doesn't know what to do. So we'll get some advice from the tarot in a moment for that. I do think things are going to become more clear though, because here we have the thinking woman. Now, you know, sometimes in this deck, the thinking woman can be, you know, somebody close to you, someone you're getting advice from, but I don't feel that today. I do feel this is your energy, Pisces, which indicates to me that a decision will be made and you will be able to think this through and plan the way forward. Again, we'll find out more about that in a moment with the tarot. It's definitely a female energy here. So if you're a male Pisces watching, this could actually be a female that's very close to you. Or it could be your inner feminine energy. Could be either. Whatever feels right for you, you will know. Use your Pisces intuition here. You will know what that is for you. There is, in this particular deck, there's also a thinking man card. So this is why I say this is very much a female energy. And I do feel that things are going to become a lot clearer for you. And you're going to work this out, Pisces, because here we have the daughter value. So we started off with the choice of all these possibilities, all these doorways. And then we have this huge doorway opening to a much brighter place. And we have lots of money flowing through it. There's a message here about finding a key to independence, to freedom, to abundance, whatever that means for you. And what I love about this reading already is the fact that we have Archangel Michael here. And our Archangel Michael represents the base chakra, which is the chakra that grounds you, you know, keeps your feet in reality, which is, especially in a Pisces reading, and as I say, I'm not offending anybody here because I am Pisces myself, but, you know, we can sort of get lost in the ethereal, we can sort of have flights of fantasy sometimes, when in actual fact, Archangel Michael's energy here is keeping us not only protected in the decisions we make, because that's a very important factor too, but also keeping our feet on the ground while we make those decisions. So that is truly, truly welcome. So thank you, Archangel Michael, for being with us at this time. I'm going to pull a tarot now to find out more about these possibilities. We're with Pisces, please, Spirit. Oh, they're here already. Okay. We have the Knight of Pentacles. You could have an offer coming in for you, Pisces. You know, this could be the problem because you've got adjacent possibilities. There could be a number. Did I show you this card? Sorry. There could be a number of offers coming in. The Knight of Pentacles is very slow moving. And again, this may be your energy. You may be taking your time, making a decision over which of these offers or possibilities will be the most stable for you. I mean, yes, the Pentacles cards often talks about finance, but I do think it's also about stability here. And there may be something you need to work at with the choice you make. But yeah, you're looking for the offer that's the most trustworthy, the most secure, the most stable. Let's find out. Can we have another tarot, please? Thank you. Yeah, you don't want to make a mistake. We have the Sun card, which is a beautiful, beautiful card of pure bliss and happiness. But it's come up in reverse. So I very much get the feeling that part of your indecision here, Pisces, is because you're worried that you don't want to make the wrong decision, because you're looking for some sort of, you know, income stream maybe, or some step towards stability. So for some of you, it could be that someone has asked you to move in with them, but you're unsure. It seems like a good offer because it will save you some money, but you don't want to make a mistake. You're not sure if it's right for you. This is why I said listen to your intuition. It's very important. Let's find out about this indecision. Yeah, look at this. Oh, I'm so pleased to see the Queen of Swords here, because the Queen of Swords is bringing that clarity again. And I always talk about clarity with all the Swords cards. But, you know, the Queen of Swords is very clear thinking, gives great advice, you know. I do think that although you've been in a period of indecision, the clarity is coming, which is what I said earlier. I got that indication with the Oracle cards earlier because of the Thinking Woman. Really, the Queen of Swords and the Thinking Woman are the same person, you know. So it's interesting that I do think you are going to get some clarity on this situation, because you're going to look in it. Although I've been advising you to listen to your intuition because, you know, Pisces intuition is second to none, frankly. But I do think that you're going to be able to make a clear decision here, Pisces. Let's find out more about that. Yeah, you're going to be able to take control of the situation. We have the Emperor card. So, you know, this is feeling powerful, feeling in control, you know, making very clear decisions that you're going to stand by, you know, having that very strong leadership type energy. So I do think after a period of indecision and choices that you're having to make, I do think you are going to make those decisions and you are going to be able to move this situation forward because you've taken control of it. Oops. Yeah, again, we have Pentacles energy. I'm loving this. You know, Page of Pentacles, again, we have this, I love this particular Page of Pentacles because we have the peacock here with the beautiful plumes here, which to me talks of abundance. So you may be taking steps, some of you may be taking steps to maybe start a side hustle or maybe learn some new skills in order to get a better job opportunity or to set up something on your own, something of that type. You've been thinking about this for quite a while, but I do think it's about increasing your financial status, increasing your stability. It came up with the Six of Swords, which shows us that you're going to overcome the obstacles that you've been facing. And any obstacles that come your way, you will be sailing past them. Look how calm that water looks, you know. So you will be overcoming any obstacles that come your way. You may have had to sort of delay things in the past while you made the correct decision, but you are going to make that decision, Pisces, and you will sort of put the effort in to learn the things you need to learn and take the steps slowly in order to bypass any obstacles to lead to this. Now let's find out about this Door of Value. What do you want Pisces to know? Goodness, the Two. Justice, yeah, your life is becoming a lot more stable. We have this real balance going on. And again, interesting that I chose this tarot deck for you. It's the one they guided me to, but this particular Justice card, it just reeks of abundance. Look at how much gold is in that. Even the sun is in gold. I love her dress. I love it. So wouldn't fit me, but anyway. But there is this real sense of final balance. It feels like you've been, you know, almost like left out in the cold, they've just said. You feel like you have almost like missed the boat in the past, and therefore now things are beginning to fall into place for you, Pisces. Oh my word. Oh, now we have King of Swords energy. So yeah, we have the Queen and the King of Swords here, which is very much a partnership. I think, you know, again, the King of Swords can be, and I think I said this about the Queen too, but can be quite a cold energy. The Swords energies can be, in terms of the Kings and Queens particularly. But it does kind of feel like you'll be making the absolute right decisions for you. You know, and you'll be able to bring in that balance to your life that you've perhaps struggled with for a long time. Spirit, do you need to tell us any more about grounded energy and Archangel Michael, please? Is there any more to say about him? It's time to put down your burdens. And this is a very clear message from the angels because it's in partnership with Archangel Michael here. The angels are saying to you that they've got your back, basically. They acknowledge you've been through a hard time, Pisces. They acknowledge that, you know, a lot of you will have been struggling with things in recent months. Maybe for some of you it will have been in recent years, frankly. They're saying, let us take the burden now. I always say in these readings, Pisces, that the angels and spirits are there to guide and protect you, but they will only guide you if you ask them to, because they won't interfere in your life path unless you need assistance. So, you know, it's about, you know, maybe lighting a candle, or you don't even need to do that. Just speak it out loud, as I've said before, you know, please help me, I need assistance with. And just see what unfolds for you. But they're definitely saying, give this burden to us. We will take it on for you. And that is a beautiful message. I love that. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, 10 of Swords. Wow. Wow. You don't see these two very often together. Thank goodness. But the fact that I'm not sort of sitting here crying is because it comes with the energy of Archangel Michael. The Ten of Swords is just about the lowest you can get in the tarot deck. You know, this person looks totally defeated. They're flat out. Everything seems to be against them because they've got all these swords pointing at them. The Ten of Wands, you can see the burdens that they're carrying there. Everything's very, very heavy. And the fact that they've given us both of those together under the watchful eye of Archangel Michael, I love that. I never would say I love that when you see those two cards together. But in this instance, I love that because this is, as I've just said, a very clear message from Archangel Michael. He's saying, enough is enough. Give your burdens to me. And, you know, it's time for you to move forward in your life. That is such a powerful message, honestly. I love that. So, Pisces, I'm going to pull, you know I love my Moonology, so I'm going to wrap up with these. This is a different Moonology deck, but I love it. So, let's get, Spirit, please, the final message for, whoops, a daisy, for Pisces. There's one that I'm missing that they wanted me to have. Hang on. Can I get it? Yes. They want you to be proud of yourself. Some of you will have been feeling very down, very defeated over the last few months, maybe because you've had all this indecision or you've had difficult circumstances to cope with. They're saying, Pisces, we're proud of you. So we want you to be proud of yourself. Give us your burdens. Let us deal with those. It's time for you to feel that inner pride again and to rebuild your better life. Let's see what the other one was. Yeah, they're asking you to reflect on your priorities. I laughed to myself again because, as I said, I am a Pisces too. And, you know, I don't know about you, but I go off on tangents because I get very, very distracted. So with us having the swords, King and Queen of Swords here, which again, very focused, very analytical, very logical energy. And we have the thinking woman. It shows us that we've got to prioritize, and they're bringing in the energy for us to do so. So we need to consider what is important to us to enable our life to move forward. Oop. Because there's an issue around self-worth here. Spirit are saying enough. Pisces, you have a lot of skills, a lot of qualities that you can bring forth. It's time for you to know your worth and to put them to good use. Wow. Wow. That is such a strong message today. And on the bottom of the deck, they're asking us to trust the universe. And this is exactly what they were saying when they said, give your burdens to us. Let them deal with the negativity. Let them deal with the things that, you know, are no longer benefiting us as Pisceans. Hand them over and trust the universe to guide you forward. Love it. Pisces, I love that reading so much. Oh, that's made me feel all fuzzy. I'm going to leave it there because that's a beautiful note to end on. Pisces, if any of you would like a personal reading, please do check in the description thing below. Or if you want a general reading, just, as I say, drop me an email. The details are down in the description box below. And yeah, I think that's about it. If you haven't subscribed already, I'd love to have you on this journey. So please do subscribe. It means such a lot and really helps the channel, and it's all free and I don't harass you. And if you like today's reading, please click the like button. That's me done. Thank you, Pisces. Have a beautiful week and I will speak to you all soon. Bye for now.